Hola Mi Gente, we're back again on another episode of
Raices NYC. And on this episode, we have.
My name is Alan from the Kumbia Experience, and I am a dance instructor.
Yes, yes, yes. Come on. So tell us more, Alan. How long have you been, a dancing instructor?
I've been a dance instructor since I was my early 20s. I'm going to say 22, 23. That's when I first started as a quinceañera dance instructor.
What do you enjoy doing more, though? Like, did you enjoy having the quinceañeras or what you do now with Kumbia and Duranguense?
That's a good question. I think working with family, their kids, and especially they have the primos or tios involved in the court of honor, I think it's a different type of environment, different type of feeling, and you connect more with them. Now, with the Kumbia Experience, I have like a year and a half. So at first, I didn't know how to approach it, but little by little, with the type of individuals that will come into class, the energy started aligning, and now it starts to build a community as well. So I guess you can say I love both. They all have the type of warmth, different type of warmth, and I think that's what I love about both sides.
The first moments that remember when starting the community experience, because you also have to gather your students, like promote yourself. How was that?
How was building the Kumbia Experience? Yeah. Well, I think it wasn't as hard as before. So when I first started off with Quinceañeras, the name of the company was Uno Cinco Era. So my students in the beginning were my previous quinceañeras, my previous chambelanes. So every time I will announce a cumbia class, all my students will, from teenagers, or maybe they will reach already 20s, who will come through and take the class. Now, from there, they started involving their tios once again, their primos, and it's a word by mouth. And everybody just started coming to the Kumbia Experience. And of course, collaborating with people such as Marks, Henry, Selena, you guys, and little by little, people started spreading the type of style that I teach, the type of energy that I bring out to the community. And I think that's what really aligned all of us.
I noticed also, everyone, every instructor has their own way of teaching too. What I noticed from yours is you like to give a little bit of history of everything that you do, from the songs, from the steps, and also to what you play too.
Correct.
Is that something you already thought from the beginning, or if you always taught like that?
No, so again, everything is a slow process. As I go throughout the years, I've noticed what can be improved. And I think what I have gathered currently, it all came from my experience in the dance world. So I come from a dance background, meaning that in my early 20s, I started taking salsa classes, bachata classes. I even took ballet classes for like 6 months. So each academy have their own way of teaching, and I grabbed a little bit of every strategy and technical approach, and I've been applying it to the Kumbia Experience. And the whole guira instrument, I think that came along when I realized that I've gotten students that never grew up with cumbia or never grew up listening to Latin music. So I'm like, ¿cómo le voy a hacer para que mis muchachos entiendan el ritmo de la cumbia? So I'm like, you know what? Yo tengo que crear. Antes de yo tocar el guira, I was doing everything by hand, right? And counting. But I'm like, no. I love percussion. Let me go ahead and get a timbales. Timbales, you know what timbales are? It's a whole big setup.
Picture
And I'm like,
right here.
yeah, right here. So I'm like, this is just a big setup and it's very loud. Let me start with something small. So I went online, got myself a guira, and just started learning on my own. With some
I think it also like brings an interactive level to the class, right? Because then sometimes they're like, "Oh, can I play it? Can I like see it? Can I see the instrument?" Not only feel the rhythm, but now they're part of the rhythm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
in a way
exactly.
that is that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's actually very interesting you mentioned. I had a conversation with one of my friends yesterday, and the way he described rhythm is like the most deepest rhythm that you can feel is in silence. And what does that mean? If you just stay quiet in a very quiet environment and you just, be to yourself, what's the first rhythm you hear? Is your heartbeat, right? So big shout out to Juan. He's the one I actually had a conversation with him, and I was like, yo, that makes sense. And this is, I will obviously teach that also in class, but never thought about it that way. We are rhythm. We are cultura.
I'm not like the first thing that went to my head too is breathing. But that's because because you hear yourself breathing.
Oh, breathing.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
I'm like, I think it's just me. I'm a hard breather.
Okay. it's your heart that
Yeah.
makes you breathe, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like-
okay. I mean, yeah, that makes
I
sense.
was about to say your breath, you're breathing. Like I said, your heart might. I'm like, oh, never mind. Like,
Anyways. So I also noticed that you take your classes to different boroughs, different places, and probably, I think, even different states, right? How's that experience been?
Different states?
Not
One
yet?
day. Not right now. I
Okay.
mean, I would love to. I have people that had mentioned, oh, you should come to Philly, North Carolina. But of course, I will only will go there if there's more people,
Of
that
course.
call out for the Kumbia experience. But for now, yeah, right now I've been teaching in Queens, from Jackson Heights all the way to Long Island City. And in Brooklyn will be Sunset Park, Bensonhurst, I don't remember exactly the neighborhoods, but in Coney Island, I was in Coney Island. And but mainly currently it's just Sunset Park and Long Island City.
So how can they reach you if they want to take a class?
Oh, well, there's multiple ways. There's my Gmail, the.kumbia with a K, .exp@gmail.com. There is, I'm not going to put out my phone number. There is, there is also Instagram. So it'll be the Kumbia Experience, also with a K. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I branched off to the Jaripeo Experience, where we teach a little bit of norteñas, quebraditas, huapango, and we try to do every once a month, go to a jaripeo, at least when the weather is right. And yeah, so that will be the Jaripeo Experience on Instagram, both on Instagram.
Can you do a quebradita on Julio?
no, we're not gonna do no quebradita.
I got to warm up for that one.
Yo, he's like, oh, yo,
I'll make it happen though.
yeah. What made you also, create the Jaripeo experience? Going from that, because you literally went from cumbia now to Jaripeo.
Well, I think soy mexicano. La banda, la norteña me encanta. Los corridos, mis tíos, mis tías, mi círculo, todo le encanta ese tipo de música. Entonces, ahora he visto que la gente le está gustando más la cultura mexicana y cuando vamos a eventos sociales mexicanos ponen norteñas y he visto que como que hace falta algo. Like my guy is not. He needs some help. And
Like he got it, but he needs a little tweaking.
something, yeah, a little sazon, a little seasoning. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, let me go ahead and pull out a huapango class. Also, that's also another style that's trending a lot in the South. So I'm like, why not bring it here to New York City? So that's been also very successful. I do that once a month. And yeah, just looking at the environment, see what's needed in the community, and I think it's been working out so far.
Yeah, trying something new.
Of course.
And what part of Mexico is your family from?
Mis padres son del estado de Puebla, pero es un pueblo pequeño que se llama San Pedro Teyuca. It's a small town, and it's between, these are the popular cities, Atlisco y Matamoros.
Oh, okay.
So it's right in the middle.
down.
Yeah.
Very small town. It's like probably 600 residents.
Have you been recently or no?
Recently, in the past 2 years, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
how was it?
It was great. It was great. So a lot of people basically they lived off agriculture, and so like mis tíos siembran tomates, frijol, maíz, and they sell within the town, but mainly towards Atlisco.
Is it very close to like the volcano?
No,
not
no,
this
no,
one?
no. It's you can see the volcano,
Yeah, yeah.
Popocatépetl, pero they're not that close.
Okay.
It's almost like close down to Oaxaca. It's like
No, yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, cause I thought I went to that same your village too years ago. So that's why, because the name San Pedro, it sounded very familiar.
Possibly. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
go to like
because a lot of them are like San Pedro something.
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Sure. So just to give you maybe a better idea, we have Puebla, la ciudad. You go down 1 hour, Atlisco. 15 minutes down towards Matamoros, you have San Pedro Teyuca. It's right next to Tepihuma, que es el municipio. Maybe you heard of Tepihuma. No?
I'm Oaxacan. Bro.
Right, yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just stop myself there. because
Yeah.
you're not-
Yeah, right. Like, you talk to me about Oaxacan, like I got
visual
you.
learner over here.
Visual learner is crazy. Talking about visual learner.
As I'm explaining, you should put a map.
You're like, oh, like you just see Alan said, like, and you go right here, and then you. Yo, talking about that too, rhythm. How there's always people that say, oh, I have 2 left feet.
Okay.
Do you feel like everyone has rhythm, or sometimes there's some learners are just harder to
Dude,
like?
that's a hot topic. So I'm actually been like, conversating with a lot of my dance friends or people that are in the industry, And it's 50-50. People say people just are not born with rhythm,
Yeah.
and people are born with them. I think, in my opinion, people, depending on the environment you live, some people, okay, let's put it this way. There is rhythm. You just gotta find it.
Yeah.
You just gotta find it. You gotta be patient. And because
Practice.
practice, discipline, dedicated, but there's different type of rhythms. Puede ir a uno a Asia, somewhere in Asia, and they'll have rhythm. Maybe not our type of rhythm, but they'll catch on to it.
Yeah.
There's been people actually in my community. There's people from different nationalities, and they come into class and they pick up intro to cumbia. They pick it up really quick.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh snap, okay, But I asked them a little bit about the background, and they grew up with música. Maybe not our Latin music, but they grew up with another type of, genre.
Yeah.
So I think there is. You gotta find it, or find the right instructor that would bring that out of you.
No,
Find
you,
the rhythm to your heart.
Yes.
yeah, like you said, different type of learning too. Because I know some people they learn with numbers like 1, 2, 3, or others that's like the class. Sometimes for me, I would always say just hear the music and go for the beat. Just enjoy it. Because when you're thinking about the beat, sometimes you don't want to mess up. Like you go by numbers. You're like, okay, 1, 2. I'm not a good number person.
I know. I was like that too.
I know. He said, I know. He's like, I know, bro.
I know,
I seen
bro.
you when I said 1, 2. You was like, then I went, then you were, yeah, exposing me right here. Like,
No, what I meant by that is like I know the feeling because, of course, I was born in a family que siempre bailan.
Yeah.
Cuando yo entré a una academia, me estaban diciendo, Alan, sabes bailar super nice, pero ahora vamos a otro nivel donde tienes que hacer giros más chingones, más nice, más, smooth. So I'm like, all right, cool. But when they would show me the pattern, I'm like, whoa, mind blown. So they was like, all right, you got to do this at 5, you got to do this at 1, and at 3, you have to complete it. It's an example. And I'm like, oh no. So now I have to learn numbers in order for me to understand the more complex spins or turns. So they're very useful.
No, yeah.
Very useful.
I think for me, it's that I learn a lot better with numbers. Like,
Yeah.
with numbers and then, like, feel the rhythm. Like, first test it out without any music, and then afterwards put in the music, combine it all, and it.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
works.
What I also do in my class, I use a lot of like references for like science and math. So what I do is like think of yourself in a like in a graph. We're standing right in the middle of both axes, the x and y axis. And as you step back, you step in on one of the quadrants.
You
As an
just lost
example.
Julio right now.
yo,
Yeah.
you're telling me every way I would not
I
learn how to
get
that.
it.
He said graph first, and then he said quadrant. I'm like, wait,
Do you
hold
not
on.
know? Like,
wait,
X, Y,
wait,
Z.
like, I'm like, wait, homie, like, what?
It's just an example,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Another
Oh, yeah,
one would be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
Not for me,
cumbia
yeah.
is like an atom, right? So you got the nucleus and the electrons all around. Just a way to describe how cumbia looks. Cumbia sonidera. It's more like an oval
Always in
or
a
circular
circle.
shape, circular
Yeah.
dance. He still lost.
There's some people that they learn like me, right? So instead, I'm like, I know you're lost because of the quadrant, and then with the graphs. Well, think about it. When I always go from like the beat. I just hear like, look, here's the song,
You just said that.
and go. Let me spit. Yo, you see, this is what I deal with. Anyways, I don't want to talk more. So yeah, okay, let's go to Quinceañeras thing.
Okay,
They always pick
okay.
their own chambelans. All right. But also, there's some people that you could hire chambelanes as well.
Yes.
Would you say you prefer the quinceañera to hire their chambelanes or like rather than pick their own? Because sometimes the one that they pick, they also have left feet.
True. But to tell you the truth, I love my chambelanes, by the way. Pero I love when quinceañeras choose their own. I love interacting with new personalities, people with 2 left feet, and have that as my own challenge.
Yeah, I was
to
gonna say.
bring them into rhythm.
It's
Yeah.
like, okay, this is like a new project. Like, let me see what I can do.
100%, yeah. And you see the growth. So quinceañeras, for me, at least, is about 2 months to 2 months and a half of rehearsal.
Yeah.
And you can see how they progress.
Yeah.
And people that come to my class, when I get that moment of my students, I get goosebumps. And sometimes I'm like, you got it. And everybody's so happy in class, like, you even gave me goosebumps because I feel that like emotion, like we made it, So yeah,
And you don't do quinceañeras anymore, do you?
I do.
You still do them?
Currently working with a few quinceañeras right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I do quinceañeras for colombianos, mexicanos, guatemaltecos, ecuatorianos.
I feel like it's a new trend too. A lot of other cultures are now getting into quinceañeras because like social media, they see it, and like
True,
every girl
true,
wants
true.
like a night, like a birthday and like a celebration for their.
They want to shine.
Yeah.
Every girl wants to shine, for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Every girl wants to shine.
Yeah.
Even Julio.
Nah. I okay, so how far do you want to go with everything that you're doing from the chamba teaching, the quinceañeras, doing your classes? What is one of the end goals that you want to go?
The end goals. Um, so right now I'm working on my own, and it's not easy. So I see that a lot of people, successful communities, successful organizations, companies, it requires more than one individual. And so right now I'm currently working with a few people. I'm within my community. I've also bonded very well with a few individuals, and our energy has been aligning, and we've been in talks of perhaps working together in the future. And I think I want to say it's the end goal, but it's definitely one of the goals for the next couple of months. And I guess right now, from the top of my head, my end goal would be um, creating a space where Mexican Americans can go and learn from their culture. Um, and perhaps not just Mexican Americans, people that migrate from other countries that aren't able to go back, build a space where they can feel like they're at home. And I think that's what really has gathered a lot of us in our community, where whether they migrated or, in my case, actually, my family used to live in New York City, my primary family. They all went to different states after they got their green cards, they became successful, they bought property in other states, and I am one out of maybe three people that stayed. So the majority of my family are out there. So we were very close at one point. And so I guess this is one of the reasons as well why I built my community, because I missed that one. Me extraño ese calor de familia. Pero gracias a Dios hemos conseguido gente que los han alineado en metas, en valores y sí, eso es lo que han traído a muchos aquí en la comunidad. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Spanish. Nice. Wow.
You feel good about yourself?
I really do feel. Yeah. Doing all of this your full-time job as well? Being in this job?
Currently is my full-time job.
So you're nonstop just promoting yourself and promoting your classes and everything. How is that too for mentally, Because the day you wake up, you have to keep on promoting, doing this, doing that to keep your schedule going. How do you manage all, your personal life and also, you being an instructor?
Well, I don't think I have a lot of personal life. My personal life I can say comes in from like the time I wake up, maybe 3 to 4 hours in the morning. It's just like myself. Like I just, whether I go to the gym, I'm a big cyclist, so I bike around the neighborhood. I can't go too far because at 1, I have to go start, actually by midday, I'm already starting like on my phone, emails. But yeah, a lot of my personal stuff may consist of like a lot of activities from the gym to cycling to, you can say, a little bit of like yoga. I love to sketch. I used to paint, but not anymore. It takes a lot of time, the whole setup. But now I do a quick sketch. I love hiking. I love taking long walks. But it's tough. It's very tough, only because, again, estoy solo. Like I'm the one that's
It's just
dealing with
you.
everything, But I love it. People that really know me, they know that I have a lot of energy. Like I have tons of energy, enough that I can sleep 5 hours and I can still function pretty well
Get
with my shades on.
The shade on though.
I mean, I think you would say too, since this is like full time and you love what you do, your social life and your personal and work is kind of all intertwined, right? Like at the end of the day, like it's all mixed
Yes
in.
and no. I think I'm very, I like to keep it very separate actually. So it's not intertwined. Those that think you know me, y'all don't know me.
If you know, you know.
You haven't seen the real him.
No, yeah, I keep everything very separate. Of course, I do release my authentic self within my community, but there's a lot more that people don't know. But I think that with time would reveal itself. You know.
Yeah. So now we're going into our spooky, scary story time. Or
Paranormal activity. Historias de terror.
Historia de terror. Okay. Damn.
do you have a story to share with us?
Um.
Or a scary moment while you're teaching?
While I'm teaching was. No, well, I
The
can say
quinceañeras
this.
are crazy. They're scary.
So I'm a big cyclist, and I like to bike at night. And I bike from like, you can say from like midnight up to like 2 in the morning. Like that's the range.
That's prime time.
Actually, prime time is from 4 to 5, because there's no traffic, there's nobody around.
True.
And I'm also the type of person that's always like, man, los fantasmas no existen. Like that paranormal stuff is.
Don't test them.
Yeah, exactly. So, but there's been multiple times where I'm riding through Prospect Park at night and it's pitch dark.
Hola Mi Gente! Please subscribe to our Raices Patreon.
By being a paid member, you'll get exclusive content from our interviews.
This will allow us to improve the experience for you, the Raices viewers. Thank you.
Hear the song
just said that.
and go. Let me spit. Yo, you see, this is what I deal with. Anyways, I don't want to talk more. So yeah.
No.
But
so,
my ex
you
is
know,
not
you're always
fake.
taking.
No, yo.
Aquí en la comunidad.
That's beautiful.
Spanish. Nice. Wow.
You feel good about yourself?
I really do feel. Yeah.